Good morning, guys. We find ourselves today in Teuxitlan, Jalisco. We're gonna go here to Guachimontones in a minute and show y'all this adventure. Hey guys, how's it going? As y'all just seen on my first scene, my introduction, the video is a little bit choppy. It's a little bit slow motion. That's why I'm doing this. This is my introduction. Unfortunately, I had some issues with the GoPro. I didn't realize that I was recording in a way that the video, when I uploaded to the application, it it didn't load like I wanted to. It was all in slow motion. We actually got to a place where we got to drink some, I guess you could call it pre-Hispanic drinks. That's what it said on the advertisement, and it was delicious. But it has a story behind us. Where we went right now is called Guachimontones. It's an archaeological place that has been in existence for more than 2,500 years. It's known for its Teochitlan culture group people, which were very ingenious. They were able to build pyramids in a very particular way, as y'all are gonna see in a minute. Now, there was a museum, and y'all gonna hear me talk about the museum. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record inside the museum with the cell phone. I recorded with the GoPro, so all those scenes I lost them. I'm not gonna be able to show them. I was only able to record one scene with my cell phone inside of the museum, and it was in resemblance to tumba de tiro, which what it means, it's a undergrave. I'm sorry, it's an underground tombstone where back then our pre-Hispanic culture, our ancestors, they used to bury people with high importance, right? So y'all are gonna be able to see that. Now, as y'all know, with my cell phone as well, I gotta work on the settings so it won't shake so much. I'm sorry, but let's go into this adventure. Let's see what we see, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to record some parts with our cell phone because it's not allowed to record with the. We're not allowed to record with the GoPro, but I don't know if y'all seen those movies where the Aztecs are playing ball. Well, we're at a place just like it, but this was from the Teuxitlan group people. Culture, I'm sorry, Teuxitlan culture people. And this is where they used to play ball with. I guess you could say like a soccer field, but a prehistoric soccer field. Look, this was their field where they would play ball. This is awesome. I've never been in a place like this, and I mean it feels really, really cool to be somewhere where 2,500 years ago people used to play pre-Hispanic ball. Nice. I'm gonna stop recording, guys, because the cell phone's starting to get a little bit too wet, and my cell phone is not against water. Alright guys, so this is the Guachimontones. They're about 2,500 years old. This one right here specifically, it said that it's about 60 feet tall with an amount of 13 steps all the way to the top, and then at the very top another 4 small steps. The 4 small steps are believed to be the 4 stages of the season. And yeah, this was built by the Guachimonton group people. We're not allowed to go up there, but it's beautiful. I've never been out here, but the story is that, like I'm telling you, they're believed to be 2,500 years old. Right here, they used to do a ritual. The ritual was meant to be for the god of the wind, Tehualtec, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But this is where they would do their ceremonies. I imagine all these areas right here across, all the Teuchitlan people, they used to gather around and see the ritual. We can't go up there, but it said that at the very top there was 2 holes, and those 2 holes were where they used to place a pole, and a priest used to dress like the wind of God, and he would swing from the pole around, and that's how they would do their rituals. Let's keep walking around, see the structures and the beauty of nature that we see. Look, everywhere you walk, you see little pyramids, styles. And right now that I was talking about or speaking about that right there, it's all in circle, all in circle. It's not like other pyramids that you see that are square and go around. This one, it's sphere type, it's circles. There's another Guachimontones over here, and it's the same. It's pyramids. There are circles, different circles that go up. Look at this one, guys. Let's get closer to this one. It's a lot smaller. This one's 4 steps, but I'm pretty sure that all these sculptures, they had a meaning. Again, we're not recording with the GoPro because it was said that we're not allowing the permit. It ain't that cheap. And the fine, if you do record with GoPro without having the permit, I can only imagine how high it would be. So there's Guachimontones with central altar and patio. It says that it's directly communicated with the circle of the iguana, which is the main circle up there. And it's one of 8 platforms corresponding to a single construction stage, the final one at the Teuchitlan. So there's a lot of history, guys. Let's see, are we gonna be able to walk through here? I think so. That's one of the things that they just asked, to not get on top of the pyramids like that. If you notice, all over, look, there's small pyramids. There's the guys. Let's keep going. It's beautiful. I love all this scenery, and it makes you think, if you would have been alive 2,500 years ago, how their ceremonies would have been. I'm on my way. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's see where we're going next. Look, guys, this was a bigger pyramid than the iguana one that we just seen. But if you notice, with a buddy of ours that came with us, he's telling us that they basically just started taking it apart, using rocks to build other stuff, knowing that this was a pyramid. Look, you can see right there the structure a little bit better. Knowing that it was a pyramid, and they started dismantling, taking it apart, and it's all abandoned now. It's weird how, I mean, if they're maintaining all the areas clean, that they wouldn't maintain this one clean as well. Look right there. If there wasn't so many security around, nah, I'm just playing, guys. I wouldn't dare to go up there. It's sacred, and well, yeah, more than nothing, it's sacred. Beautiful, guys. Never been here neither, and I did not know it was this beautiful. Not that long ago, my daughter had a school trip and they actually came out here. Beautiful. Look, there's some kind of sculpture building out there as well. Let's go see it. Look, guys, everywhere you go, there's these kind of sculptures, or I mean, this kind of built, and this is where the Tenochtitlan culture people used to live at. There's a little trail right here. They said don't go up there, but we're not going up. We're just gonna see it from the bottom. Look, yellow tape out there. I wonder what happened. Beautiful. Look, Casa de los Nobles. You can't really see, but you have a noble, a priest, a musician, warrior, a player as in the sport, not a player, a carrier, capital pre-Hispanic. It's a grand culture. So I guess you could align this somehow. Let's see if we can figure it out. This one will go somewhere like that. And the other ones don't have the color, unfortunately. Let's keep going. The weather's just beautiful. It's raining. It's raining, but it's not raining hard. It's beautiful. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing. That out of all of them, this is the only one that's not clean like these other ones. Look, if you notice, all these other parts, they're very clean, they're maintained, but that one was abandoned. I don't know why. If it's one of the biggest ones, I believe. Okay, let's go down these stairs. Pre-Hispanic stairs. Like y'all heard me in some of my videos, guys, I love the way they built these structures, these builds. Just lovely. We're gonna go look at it again, but they used to play ball as well up there. Let's go see what the sign says. Look, that's what I was telling you. The area is very, very well maintained. Okay, so yep, this is where they used to play ball at. Let me read a little bit. Yeah, so that's believed to be down here where the guys are. Let's go see if the baskets are still in place. So this guy that came with us today, he knows a lot of history about pre-Hispanics, about a few tribes that were in the area. He's explaining to David right now. But this is where this is the field. This is where they used to play. Let's see. Juego de pelota. This is the largest court of its time in western Mexico to play a hip ball game in the shape of an open capital. It was constructed in 2 stages and it is linked to the central architectural group of Guachimontones. To the west of each end of the court, there are perforations in which human skulls and phalanges were deposited. These offerings only appear by association with ball game courts of this kind. Wow. Let's go see if we can see those holes. Where is it? Perforations. I don't know where there's perforations are, but I assume they had to cover them up already. You know, I don't think they would leave something like that on site. I'm trying to see if I can see those baskets, but I don't see them. Don't see them at all. Look, guys. The sound of that is nice. Alright, guys, so look. Beautiful. We're about to start heading out to another place in the same area. Let's see what else we see, because the rain picked up a little bit harder. And we're not trying to get sick again. Let's keep going, guys. Look, guys, so the way up to the Guachimontones was through this little rock trail. It's not that hard to get up here, honestly. It's like a little 15-20 minute walk. But today, guys, the weather is amazing. It's beautiful. It's a little bit cold. The little rain. It's a beautiful experience, guys. Alright, guys, so we found another little path. Has like a little house with the arrow pointing that way. Oscar's already going that way. Let's go as well. Let's go see what else we see. Honestly, I've never been to a place like this one where there's so much story. Like, not just one pyramid, but they have a ball court field. They had another ball court field that was they played it for points, from what Oscar was telling me. And yeah, it's awesome, guys. On top of that, the museum. And look, guys, this is the entrance to the museum. So yeah, notice it's beautiful as well. The scenery, the build around it. It's beautiful, guys. Guachimontones. Look, guys, and as you walk into the museum, they got a honorary plate in behalf of Dr. Philip Winnigan. He is the one that came and investigated all these areas. Phil Wagon, Guachimontones. All the artifacts they have. It's amazing. It's beautiful, guys. So yeah. On top of that, with all the history and the knowledge you learn as you go through these places, you know, it's amazing. Let's see what's down here. I see a little, like a little hut, a little house that's all in ruins and it's abandoned. Let's go check it out. Look, guys, as we get to the little hut, I imagine these are the little houses that the Tezchtitlan group culture or people used to live in. They used to build their little huts of carrizo, like similar to bamboo, but a bit smaller. Look, this is where they used to grind up their corn. I mean, yeah, grind it up. I mean, look, prehistoric artifacts. A lot of stuff like this we find it when we go explore. And I know sometimes I'm be like, but how do you know it's prehistoric? Well, right there, you have the views, you have the imagery. Beautiful. Let's go check out this house. If you notice, some of the walls are made of carrizo, but they have adobe on the doors, like mud. And as you come in, look, you come across more artifacts like these. 2,500-year-old pottery. Look at this. Baskets to collect corn. Estaba enjarrada y estaba pintado. Pintado todavía. No era así puro palo. Yo me imaginaba que era el puro bambú, el puro to not let the wind come in. They were genius. Imagine that. They would come out right here to the little backyard. It's amazing. Their thoughts on how to build houses, on how to build structures, and all of that. And more than nothing, you could tell they're smart about the way they build it, because 2,500 years old and still standing, that tells you a lot. I've seen builds here in Mexico, in America, other countries where the build only lasts a few years. Sometimes, yeah, weather, catastrophe, or sometimes it's just because it wasn't built correctly. Nice. So the Guachimontones, it's an archaeological area where you could come visit, see a few pyramids around, fields where they used to play, and a bit of pre-Hispanic artifacts. It's an area where y'all could come by a car. You'll have to leave it in the parking area and walk your way to the top, but it's only like a 10-15 minute walk. So honestly, it's not hard at all, and it's something very, very beautiful. And look guys, I guess these are artifacts that you could buy from the store, such as arrows, dragon sculptures. Here's the little store. The Tenochtitlan culture. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Let me know what y'all think. And today we have Fernando, I'm sorry. Fernando, Oscar from Explora Detecta. Peace. David. Saluditos, amigos. That's it for today guys. Till next adventure.